You guys, Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater are allegedly responding to Lilly Jay's open letter that she wrote in The Cut. I just talked about the fact that Ethan Slater's ex-wife, Lilly Jay, spoke out about her experience going through a divorce that was super public and watching her ex-husband date a celebrity, aka Ariana Grande. But now we are hearing through the press what Ariana and Ethan felt about that coming out. And we're gonna spill on what has been reported. All right, let's set the stage for anyone who might not be fully caught up on the messiness of this situation. Last summer, Ariana Grande's relationship with her Wicked co-star Ethan Slater became public knowledge, and this wasn't your run-of-the-mill celebrity dating reveal. It was an insane level of drama because Ethan was still married to his high school sweetheart, Lilly Jay, and they had just recently welcomed a baby. So at first people were like, there's no way that he would be with Ariana. There's just no way, it's impossible. But they were together. And to make matters even more complicated, Ariana wasn't just some distant romantic interest. No. She had reportedly spent time with Ethan, Lilly, and their baby before things went public about her and Ethan. So people were like, Ariana's not a girl's girl. What do you mean she hung out with them and then she stole Lily's man? The public was not holding back their opinion. The internet absolutely exploded. Ethan became the subject of endless memes. Ariana lost thousands of followers, and Lilly was left in the middle of a public mess that she didn't sign up for. Ethan also filed for divorce just a week after the news broke that he was with Ariana, so that just didn't look good at all. Ariana had sort of addressed situations indirectly in interviews and was always defending Ethan's character in what she was saying, basically saying that the person that she loves was misunderstood and that the media has painted the wrong image of her and Ethan. But as this year has gone on, things really did start to simmer down and the drama just kind of washed away. So much so that during the Wicked press, the two of them were actually starting to get a ton of love and people were a little confused. They were like, wait, you guys are switching up? Like, what the heck is going on? But the hype of Wicked really had people starting to like Ethan and Ariana. But last week, Lilly Jay opened up about her side of her divorce for the first time in an essay in The Cut, and oh boy, did it reignite the drama. In her essay in The Cut, Lilly Jay, let me tell you guys, she was raw, vulnerable, and what she wrote was devastating to read. She talked about moving to another country postpartum to support Ethan while he filmed Wicked. She shared the profound heartbreak of watching her marriage crumble in such a public way, and one of the most gut-wrenching parts, she describes how the promotional material for Wicked, the billboards, trailers, interviews became this constant, inescapable reminder of her heartbreak. And so many people felt like she deserved just way better than how all of this played out. And honestly, it felt like any goodwill that Ariana and Ethan had been regaining just vanished into thin air. The two of them had, like I said, just started to get into the public's good graces with all of the hype of Wicked being released. But with them hearing how hurt his ex-wife was in all of this, that was just no more. But sources are saying that despite how it makes them all look, the two of them are allegedly happy that they weren't totally slammed by Lilly in her essay. According to Daily Mail, they're relieved that Lilly didn't throw them under the bus. A source spilled to dailymail.com. Ethan and Ariana are fully aware of what happened, as is everyone who was around at the time. Lilly made it clear that she moved to London with him, and the timeline from that point forward speaks for itself, they continued. Filming was still occurring when they were first seen being intimate in photos, and Lilly was no longer there, so people can put two and two together. Lilly didn't need to. It's also made known that there are things Lilly is restricted from talking about. As Daily Mail writes, the source explained that while the former couple's divorce agreement restricted Jay from disclosing certain details about the events that transpired around their split, it didn't prevent Jay from expressing her emotions surrounding the ordeal. During the legal proceedings, Lilly was essentially silenced, unable to speak freely. Despite the circumstances, she came out of the divorce a winner, they said. The insider said that the psychologist showed dignity, but not publicly discussing the affair. Calling it the affair is interesting. Now, it's interesting that there is this agreement that apparently restricts Lilly from disclosing certain details about their marriage and what happened, because this is something that we also learned that is included in Ariana's divorce, that there was this agreement set in place so that they could not make mentions of what transpired between each other. Radar Online at the time of her divorce retained a copy of the filing and reported, "The deal has a strict confidentiality provision. It reads, with without the prior consent of the other party, neither party shall disclose, intentionally publish, cause to be published, or provide information or documentation to any other individual or entity relating to the publication or dissemination of any document, diary, memoir, letter, story, photograph, interview, article, essay, description, or depiction of any kind whatsoever, whether fictionalized or not, which either talks about their prenup or marriage. And it sounds like Ethan and Lilly had some sort of similar agreement that prevented her from telling all of what happened between them. The public is back to now attacking Ethan and Ariana though, but I will say that Ariana has come out to say before that this narrative is not true and people have made assumptions and are writing things that make the person that she loves look bad, and he's so misunderstood in this situation. And I will say that their co-star in Wicked, Bowen Yang, also talked about the cheating allegations on his podcast, coming to Ethan and Ariana's defense, claiming that what has been put out there in the press is not true.
This is the only thing that I'm going to acknowledge about this situation, which is that like there is such a unqueer, puritanical, Christian way we are approaching marriage in the discourse. Very like trad wife. I'm like, this is interesting. Like everyone's being very like this sanctity of marriage. Of course, it is so much more complicated than that. But at the heart of these conversations that we've had in like infidelity discourse with everybody, because I will also just say, like the thing in We Can't Be Friends is like, the narrative is wrong. The narrative is wrong, and she's not even outwardly saying that. But the narrative has been incorrect, and people have even retracted things in these stories with no fucking apology to the people who are involved.
Yeah. Yep.
I can tell you for a fact that what people out there seem to be clinging onto
is not correct.
Is incorrect.
While this entire mess has been unraveling online, Ariana has been busy on social media. And by busy, I mean she's been posting more behind the scenes content from the set of Wicked. Maybe it's because it's her dream role. Maybe it's because last month it helped her get a lot of love again. But that's what she's been doing. She's been posting a ton of pictures from behind the scenes. Obviously none with Ethan though, okay? You know, for a second there, he was posting some content from Wicked with her in it. And Ariana has very much kept Ethan out of her recent Instagram photos from any of the behind the scenes of Wicked. And I think she knows that if she were to post Wicked related stuff and Ethan in the content, people would absolutely freak out about it because of everything that Lilly Jay has written and her saying that the promotion of Wicked is this reminder of what happened in her divorce. And for Ariana to post her and Ethan and Wicked, I think she knows that she would get a lot of backlash. But I do think that just like the past couple of months, this story will fade out and people will, you know, warm up to Ethan and Ariana again. Like we've seen time and time again, time really does change a lot of things and people will forget the details or they will just not care as much anymore. And I'm sure when Wicked 2 comes out, they will support Ariana and Ethan again because that's exactly what happened when the first part came out. And I feel like people would have gone on to continue supporting them, but they were reminded of the situation and suddenly, you know, we're back at the beginning here. But because the public has been able to flip once, I do think that they will flip again. Sadly, this means that Lilly Jay will have to witness it all over again. Another reminder of this film that, you know, was filmed when everything in her life was in shambles. Poor Lilly Jay, you guys, having to go through this all one more time. She's probably one of the few people that doesn't like this freaking movie. And I feel so bad because Wicked was just in the press so much and it's gonna be in the press again. But hopefully after Wicked Part 2 comes out, she can be at peace and not have to remember this time in her life. But apparently that is how Ariana and Ethan felt about seeing her come out and speak her experience, that they were relieved that she didn't say anything more than she did. I certainly want to know what you guys think about this whole situation though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments from the fact that Ariana and Ethan and Bowen Yang are saying that what the press is saying is wrong and that, you know, there was no cheating. I mean, obviously they feel like they are justified to be together and that none of the things that are being said about them are deserved. But then people read about Lilly Jay and they just feel for her. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.